Are you ready for a little cowboys and culture? That's right. Yeah. We're talking about Fort Worth and the legendary Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo, now in its 118th year. If you haven't been yet, you need to get over there. We asked our man on the street, Don Wall, to explore the tradition and not just of the cowboys. Right, Don?
That's right, Jeff. We love the livestock, the junior handlers, and all the cowboys and cowgirls. And this year, I wanted to feature the Rodeo Band. It's a big band that plays western swing, country, marches, and circus music, all live. This is one of the best bands in Texas, one of the best in the country, and that's no lie. This thing is legendary. The song is called Big Balls in Cowtown, part of the overture that kicks off every rodeo during the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo. That's 36 live performances by the 20-member big band during a 3-week period. Steeped in tradition, live music has been a part of the rodeo here for 118 years, unlike pre-recorded Super Bowl halftime shows.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is the only live band for a rodeo in the United States, in the country.
Not canned music.
Not canned music. This is live. And I think this makes the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo unique in its experience.
Peter Ahn has been the drummer since 1972. That's 42 years, the longest current member. He works for a financial firm and performs at Dallas Summer Musicals. No plans to retire?
Not yet. Now, I had a heart attack in October, but I still keep coming back.
A heart attack's not going to stop you?
Not yet.
Well, hopefully it never does. Lou Carfa teaches bass and electronic music at local colleges and universities. He's played in the rodeo band for 23 years. Why do you keep coming back?
Well, it's an opportunity to play with some of the greatest players probably in the world. These guys are top-notch. They're the top of the heap.
Tim Ishii joined the band right out of college 23 years ago.
I'm the director of jazz studies at UT Arlington and direct the jazz program there, and so that's kind of more modern jazz. And so this is kind of a western swing type thing, and it's a different kind of style of music, and it's a lot of fun to play.
During the rodeo, the band plays along with the action in the arena, and you never know what's going to happen. Conductor Rick Stitzel keeps one eye on the arena and one eye on the band. Things happen at the drop of a cowboy hat.
As soon as the gate opens, I give it downbeat, and they've got to be ready, and it happens instantaneously.
And a ride is only 8 seconds, so if you miss it,
you miss it. Yeah, if you get your horn up late, you probably don't play a note.
Now, if something goes wrong, does everybody just laugh?
A lot of times, yeah. Yeah, because you know, we're all learning as we go, you know. You never know how long the guy's going to stay on the animal.
You got to be on your toes because you have to start and you have to stop.
All together.
All together, hopefully. And 98% of the time, that's the way it comes out.
Because you're pros.
That's right, that's right.
And the stock show ends this year on Saturday, so a few more chances to go see the rodeo and hear the band, which will be back next year for the 119th edition of the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo.
That is fantastic.
Those are all good players.
I never thought about that, but it's the only rodeo in the country with a live band.
band.
Right. Right,
the
they've all
first
phased it
indoor
out.
rodeo in the country, yeah.
Yeah, 118 years ago. There's a lot of history.
And there's much
tradition.
larger rodeos. The one in Wyoming, there's one in Eastern Oregon, Pendleton Roundup, and those are huge, thousands and thousands of people. But to have a live band, that is completely
unique. That's something. Yeah.
And those are some of the big session players in town too.
Yeah, they play the Dallas Summer Musicals. Some of them play symphonies. Some of them play opera. They play everything: jazz, classical, rock and roll.
But they put it all aside for the rodeo.
Yeah, and they love to come back every year.
And to have to stop on a dime, that's unusual.
Yeah. Hit that downbeat.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Don. Great story. We'll be right back with This Day in History. Stay here.